Well, I'm here. I'm at the airport, Sydney Airport. It's 8 o'clock, leaving at 11 a.m. fly out on Tare Airlines. Just in the lounge at the moment. Dad having some brekkie. Well, here I am, Thailand, Bangkok, on my way to the clinic. Hi everyone, so back in Sydney, Australia now. We've done our trip to Bangkok for the treatment, and I just want to give you a little recap on day by day what we did and how that all went about. So we went into the clinic on the Wednesday the 2nd. So the arrival in the clinic, just straight away, we walked up the stairs, we were greeted very friendly faces. We took our shoes off, we were given slippers to wear, so we were quite comfortable with that. We were directed into a room which we were receiving our treatment. We had recliner chairs there for where we sit and have the IV. So again, very clean clinic, the staff was friendly. So that day we had the first IV, and that was of NAD. So you could probably look that up if you want to research that any further, but in a nutshell, so it's meant to replenish the body. It's linked to aging as well, so it helps improve aging, and also, so cellular energy production and also DNA repair. So that was done, it took about 45 minutes to an hour. It was said that people do sleep very well the first night there once they've had the NAD IV in them. I can't say that I did. I think the reason why I didn't is because of the thickening of the saliva, that problem that I have with my esophagus going up to my sinuses. I still had some issues with that. So I slept okay, but not great. So yeah. Okay, so day 2. I woke up a bit excited actually, because today's the day I was going to get the stem cells. So we arrived at the clinic at the same time as day 1, so 11 a.m. Actually a little bit earlier, it was like 10:15 or something. We got there a bit earlier, which wasn't an issue. We were placed in a room pretty much straight away. Again, shoes off, slippers on. Quite comfortable in the recliner chair. I just want to say as well, I'm not affiliated at all to this clinic. It's just a clinic that I found with my research. I was looking at previous clinics around the world. I just found that this one read a bit better and it suited my needs, I feel. And obviously it's closer to Australia than any other country, so it's like an 8-hour flight. So that day I had 40 million stem cells directly into the bloodstream via intravenous infusion. That took about 45 minutes again. So that was no problem at all. I left the clinic with a mask on. What it's said to do, the stem cells, is dip your immune system. So that day I didn't go out. We just went from the clinic, had that done, went straight to the apartment, and we ordered in food and just chilled out, watched Netflix. That night, even in the afternoon, I was feeling a bit down. That was because of the immune system was dropped. I was, just a bit down and out. I felt like I was not sick, but that's probably the best way I can explain. I was just a bit down and out. That night in bed, the body was aching. So my back, my shoulders are aching, all the problem areas that I have. So the aches and pains do happen for a reason. So it's called knock-in. So what happens is the stem cells go through the body and they find areas of need of repair, and that's the stem cells going into them areas. So it's not like a painful, at times, my back and my shoulders are hurting, which is a pain. This is more of an ache. But I woke up the next morning feeling fine. I was, as normal. So we're on to day 3 now. So like I mentioned, I woke up feeling okay, normal. I slept okay-ish again, not a fantastic sleep. So we got up, we got ready, we walked to breakfast, and then we had a sahi bowl for brekkie. After breakfast, we walked out of the cafe, and that's when I felt a big rush of energy come over my body. This is probably the best way I can explain it. I could actually feel energy coming out of my hands. It seems a bit funny, but honest to God, that's how I felt. And I felt energized all day, and I still do. I still feel energized. I normally have like a nap throughout the day at some point if I can get a chance, a quick 20-minute nap. I haven't done that since. Also, from then, with my reflux problems, what was happening previously, I would eat a meal, I could feel my food just sitting in my esophagus, and my guts didn't really struggle with it. It's probably the best way I can explain it. There's a lot of times I was actually throwing up. So this has been happening for a long time. I'm talking years. And since I've had that, the stem cells, I haven't done that. So it feels like my stomach has definitely, it's improved. So after that, we went to the clinic. After breakfast, we went to the clinic, and I had my third day, last day, I had an IV of Brain Peptides. So the Brain Peptides, they're called Cerebrolysin. I'll put the pronunciation down the bottom of the clip I'm doing here. That didn't take long at all, another 45 minutes, nice and relaxed, just laying there, just chatting to other people, which was good too. So you're chatting to other people throughout the 3 days that have their experiences and whatnot, sharing stories basically. And that was it. So we left the clinic, and then we just pretty much got on with life. And to this date, so I've been home just over a week now, and I'm definitely sleeping better. I wouldn't say top notch better, but I'm definitely sleeping better. I'm getting more hours in my sleep. Again, the stomach is fantastic. I'm still taking my Nexium, but I don't know if I need it or not. I haven't really tested it yet. I think it's just something I've done for so long. I just keep taking it. We'll definitely get to a point where I'll just stop it and I'll just see what happens. But I'm really hoping this the esophagus part, I'm getting less mucus up into the nasal system. I feel like my skin's a lot better too. I don't know. I don't want things to be, I'm expecting things to happen, but obviously I feel like things will. Aches and pains, they're somewhat gone. They're improved, I would say 80%, which is pretty significant at this point. So the next step in this journey would be, if I have any other improvements or anything that I feel that's worthy of a clip, I'll definitely send that one out. Other than that, they say if I get a bio-age test 3 months from the IV, it'll show up 10 years younger than my age. So I'm excited and interested to see how that one pans out. So I will get the test and I'll show you the results of that. And also, of course, I'll give you updates of the body and give you a rundown of that one too. So again, if you like my videos so far and you want to follow my journey, please press like and subscribe. And also any comments, questions, and even if you had stem cells yourself, even NAD or even brain peptides, give me some information if you've got any. That'd be great to share. And I'll talk to you soon.